The 2019 BMW X5 costs $72,000 new. 5 years later, it's worth $28,000. That's 61% depreciation. The 2019 Chevy Tahoe cost $52,000. Today, it's worth $34,000. That's 35% depreciation. The BMW lost $18,000 more than the Chevy, and it started $20,000 higher. This is the reality of German versus American SUVs that nobody discusses until after you buy.
Let's examine what actually happens when you own these vehicles. According to Consumer Reports reliability data from 2024, German luxury SUVs averaged 2.1 out of 5 for predicted reliability. American full-size SUVs averaged 3.8 out of 5. J.D. Power dependability studies show German luxury brands rank between positions 12 and 17. American SUV brands rank between positions 6 and 9. The data is clear before you even leave the dealership.
The engineering philosophy explains the difference. American SUVs from Chevy, GMC, and Ford use variations of proven V8 engines. The Chevy 5.3-liter has been in production since 1999. The Ford 5.0-liter Coyote debuted in 2011. These engines regularly exceed 280,000 miles, according to owner surveys from Edmunds involving over 8,000 respondents. German SUVs use complex turbocharged engines. The BMW X5 uses a turbocharged inline-6 or V8. The Mercedes GLE uses turbocharged 4 cylinders and 6 cylinders. The Audi Q7 relies on supercharged V6s or turbocharged 4 cylinders. Here's where it gets expensive. According to RepairPal data from 2024, annual maintenance costs for a BMW X5 average $1,620. For a Mercedes GLE, it's $1,580. For an Audi Q7, it's $1,490. Compare this to American SUVs. A Chevy Tahoe averages $790 annually.
A GMC Yukon averages $830. A Ford Expedition averages $870. Over 10 years of ownership, that's $8,300 more for the BMW versus the Tahoe. The German SUV doesn't just cost more to buy, it costs double to maintain. The turbocharged engines in German SUVs create specific failure points. According to NHTSA complaint data, turbocharged engines show higher failure rates between 70,000 and 120,000 miles. The turbochargers themselves require replacement. Repair costs range from $2,500 to $4,500 depending on the model. American V8 engines don't have turbochargers to fail. The naturally aspirated design means fewer components.
According to ASE-certified mechanics surveyed by AAA, German luxury SUVs require 32% more shop visits than American SUVs over the first 100,000 miles. Let's talk about transmission reliability. German SUVs use 8-speed and 9-speed automatic transmissions from ZF. These are complex units with documented failure patterns. According to warranty claim data obtained through Freedom of Information Act requests, ZF 8-speed transmissions in BMW and Mercedes SUVs show a failure rate of 4.2% by 100,000 miles. American SUVs primarily use General Motors' 6-speed and 8-speed automations or Ford's 10-speed. These show failure rates of 1.8% by 100,000 miles. The German transmissions fail at more than double the rate. Depreciation tells the real story of ownership costs. According to Black Book auction data from January 2025, 5-year-old German luxury SUVs retain 42% of their original value on average. 5-year-old American SUVs retain 63%. A $70,000 BMW X5 is worth $29,000 after 5 years. A $50,000 Tahoe is worth $31,000 after 5 years. The Tahoe that cost $20,000 less is now worth $2,000 more. The insurance costs compound the problem. According to data from the Insurance Information Institute, annual insurance for a BMW X5 averages $2,400. For a Mercedes GLE, it's $2,300. For an Audi Q7, it's $2,200. American SUVs cost significantly less. A Tahoe averages $1,600 annually, a Yukon averages $1,700, an Expedition averages $1,580. Over 5 years, you pay $4,000 more to insure the BMW. Let's examine real-world longevity. According to iSeeCar's analysis of over 15 million vehicles, the Chevy Tahoe has a 2.1% chance of reaching 200,000 miles. The GMC Yukon shows 2.0%.
The Ford Expedition shows 1.6%. Compare this to German luxury SUVs. The BMW X5 shows 0.3% chance of reaching 200,000 miles. The Mercedes GLE shows 0.4%. The Audi Q7 shows 0.2%. American SUVs are 6 to 7 times more likely to reach high mileage. The complexity creates repair cost nightmares. According to Your Mechanic data analyzing millions of repairs, a water pump replacement on a BMW X5 costs between $850 and $1,200. On a Tahoe, it's $350 to $500.
A timing chain replacement on a Mercedes GLE costs between $3,000 and $5,000. On a Ford Expedition with the 5.4-liter, it's $1,500 to $2,200. Every common repair costs approximately double on the German SUV. Fuel economy doesn't favor German SUVs either. According to EPA testing data, the 2024 BMW X5 with the turbocharged inline-6 achieves 21 miles per gallon combined. The 2024 Tahoe with the 5.3-liter V8 achieves 18 miles per gallon combined. That's a 3 mile per gallon difference. At 15,000 miles annually and $4 per gallon, the BMW saves approximately $350 in fuel costs per year. But remember, it costs $800 more annually in maintenance and $800 more in insurance. The fuel savings don't offset the additional ownership costs.
The technology integration creates another cost layer. German SUVs include complex infotainment systems, digital dashboards, and electronic driver assistance features. According to Consumer Reports surveys, these systems show higher failure rates than American SUV technology. When they fail, repairs are expensive. A digital instrument cluster replacement in a BMW X5 costs between $2,500 and $3,500. A failed infotainment screen in a Mercedes GLE costs $1,800 to $2,800. American SUVs use simpler technology with lower replacement costs. A failed screen in a Tahoe costs $800 to $1,200. Let's examine specific model year data. The 2016 through 2018 BMW X5 with the N63 turbocharged V8 shows documented timing chain failures. According to NHTSA complaint database, owners reported 537 complaints about engine issues during this period.
The timing chain failure occurs between 70,000 and 90,000 miles. Repair costs range from $4,500 to $8,500. BMW issued Technical Service Bulletin SB 110319 acknowledging the issue in 2019. Compare this to the 2016 through 2018 Chevy Tahoe. NHTSA received 93 complaints about engine issues during the same period. The 5.3-liter V8 shows no systematic failure patterns. The cost to own over 10 years reveals the true comparison. A 2019 BMW X5 purchased new for $72,000 costs the following over 10 years according to Edmunds' true cost to own data. Depreciation of $44,000, fuel costs of $23,000, maintenance and repairs of $16,000, insurance of $24,000. Total 10-year cost is $107,000.
A 2019 Chevy Tahoe purchased new for $52,000 costs depreciation of $19,000, fuel costs of $27,000, maintenance and repairs of $7,900, insurance of $16,000. Total 10-year cost is $69,800. The BMW costs $37,200 more over 10 years. German SUV manufacturers position their vehicles as premium products with superior engineering. The marketing emphasizes performance, luxury, and technology. But according to warranty claim data, German luxury SUVs generate claims at rates 38% higher than American SUVs during the first 3 years of ownership. The complex engineering creates more problems, not fewer.
The resale market shows buyer preference clearly. According to Cars.com inventory data from December 2024, 5-year-old BMW X5 models average 183 days on dealer lots before selling. 5-year-old Tahoes average 47 days. Dealers discount the BMW by an average of $4,200 from asking price. They discount the Tahoe by an average of $1,200. Buyers want the American SUV. They avoid the German one. Parts availability creates another ownership difference. American SUV parts are widely available at competitive prices. Aftermarket parts for Tahoes, Yukons, and Expeditions exist from dozens of manufacturers. This creates price competition.
German SUV parts come primarily from the manufacturer or limited aftermarket sources. According to survey data from independent repair shops, German SUV parts cost an average of 63% more than equivalent American SUV parts. The towing and hauling capability shows American SUV advantages. The 2024 Chevy Tahoe tows up to 8,400 pounds. The GMC Yukon tows the same. The Ford Expedition tows 9,300 pounds. German luxury SUVs aren't designed for heavy towing. The 2024 BMW X5 tows 6,600 pounds maximum. The Mercedes GLE tows 7,500 pounds. The Audi Q7 tows 7,700 pounds. If you need to tow a boat or trailer, the American SUV provides more capability. Interior space favors American SUVs significantly. The Tahoe offers 122 cubic feet of cargo space with seats folded. The Expedition offers 104 cubic feet. German luxury SUVs are smaller. The BMW X5 offers 72 cubic feet. The Mercedes GLE offers 80 cubic feet. The Audi Q7 offers 72 cubic feet. American SUVs provide 40 to 50% more cargo capacity. The market data from 2024 shows clear trends. According to Automotive News sales figures, Chevy sold 96,000 Tahoes in 2024. GMC sold 73,000 Yukons. Ford sold 68,000 Expeditions. BMW sold 41,000 X5s. Mercedes sold 38,000 GLEs. Audi sold 29,000 Q7s. American SUVs outsell German luxury SUVs 2-to-1 in the United States, despite similar pricing for many trim levels. Here's the reality. German luxury SUVs offer sophisticated engineering, premium materials, and advanced technology. They feel special when new. But according to every measurable ownership metric, depreciation, maintenance costs, reliability, longevity, insurance costs, and repair frequency, American SUVs provide better value. The BMW X5 loses $44,000 in depreciation over 10 years. The Tahoe loses $19,000. That $25,000 difference buys a lot of leather seats and technology.
The total cost difference is $37,200 over 10 years. The German SUV provides marginally better fuel economy, more refined driving dynamics, and prestige badge appeal. The American SUV provides lower purchase price, better reliability, cheaper repairs, slower depreciation, more cargo space, and better towing. The data shows which choice makes financial sense. German luxury SUVs are for buyers who value brand prestige over total cost. American SUVs are for buyers who prioritize value and capability. The ownership costs reveal which philosophy costs less.